11:41. Good afternoon, Mr. Glee. My name is Kierra. I'm going to be your student physical therapist for today. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. Before we get started, I'm going to wash my hands really quickly.
That's good.
And then we can get this show on the road. And you said you're doing all right today?
I'm fine.
That's good. So, what brings you in today, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I've had Parkinson's for about 9 years now.
Okay.
And the doctor said something about my heart. My heart is bad.
Okay.
And then something about me having prostate cancer or whatever.
Okay.
And I keep falling.
And you're having falls.
I keep falling.
Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
And so in having Parkinson's, has this limited you in performing any everyday activities that you normally do?
Well, it's just people don't trust me going places by myself because I fall so much. I'm
Okay.
already retired.
Retired?
I
Okay,
live with my wife.
congratulations.
Thank you.
You live with your wife.
It's just my falls prevent me from doing a lot of daily activities. My balance is off. I want to work on that.
Okay, and do you feel any pain?
So.
So if you wanted to rate that on a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being no pain at all, and 10 being I need to go to the hospital, how would you rate your pain at this point?
5.
Okay, 5. Okay, and is there any side that you feel more of your symptoms on than the other?
I tend to be weak on my left side.
Okay, your left side is more weaker. Okay, so with this information, we're gonna be performing a series of activities in order to help you regain your regain strength and improve your balance so that you can return to your other activities of daily living. So would you be interested in hearing about it?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So we're going to be doing range of motion, muscle testing, checking to see your functional mobility, and we're going to also do some interventions to help you. And this is going to require me to touch you. Do I have permission to do so?
Yes.
Okay, great. So what we're going to start with is range of motion. So I'm just going to see how well you can move your arms and your legs through space. So to start with, can you please raise your hands up to the sky as high as you can go? Okay, good job. You can bring them down. Okay, and now can you bring them out to the side as if you're making a T? Okay, good job. You can bring them down. And now what I want you to do is, can you bring your palms up to touch your shoulders? Okay. And now what I want to see you do is, you can bring it down. Now, can you bring your feet up to point towards the ceiling? Okay, good job. Now you can let it down. So I see you definitely do have some weakness in your left side opposed to your right side. So what I want to do now is I want to try performing muscle testing just to see the strength of your muscles. Okay? Is that okay if I do that? Okay, so like we did before, can you just raise your right hand up to right directly in front of you? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply I'm going to apply resistance. Don't let me push you down, okay? Okay, good job. And now, if it's possible, do you think we could try it on the left side? You can just take it to wherever it could go. Okay, and I'm going to apply a resistance. Now let me push you down if you can. Okay. And now I want to try the same thing with your right arm coming up to your shoulder like we did before. And don't let me pull you out. Okay, good job. And now let's try the same thing on the left, if that's okay with you. Down. Okay. And now we're going to try the same thing with your lower extremities. So what I want to ask you to do is to just bring your feet out. Well, let's try with your left side. Can you bring your left foot out for me, please? Just as far as you can go where it's comfortable. Okay, so I'm going to try to pull you down. Don't let me do so, okay? Okay. And now I'm going to try it on your right side. Bring it out. I'm going to try to push you down again. Okay, good job. Okay, so that concludes our muscle testing and our range of motion. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to test the integrity of your nerves by doing light touch sensations around your body. And this is basically testing to see if you are able to feel sensations. So I'll just show you what you're expected to feel, and then we'll have you lay down and we'll complete this task, okay? So, do you feel that? This is what it should feel like, okay?
Okay.
So now if you can lay down for me. Okay. And now that you see what that feels like, I'm going to ask that you just close your eyes and relax. And I'm going to just, whenever you feel a sensation, just let me know by just saying yes, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good job, Mr. Glee. So now, what I want you to do is, let's pretend that you're at home, relaxing, and you're relaxing in your bed, and you have to get up to do something. I just want to see how you would get up from your bed. So if you could just move from laying down to sitting up, just the best as you can. So can you bend your legs for me? I'm going to bring them over. Okay, good job. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the gate belt on to ensure safety in the case that while we're doing such fun activities, to make sure you're still safe and at a lower risk for falls. And how are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Okay, that's good. Now, if you have any questions or if you need a break, you can just let me know, and there's no problem with us taking one. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to move from here to this chair over here. Okay? So I'm going to bring the bed down so that you can have your feet on the floor. And what I want to see you do is scoot to the edge of the chair. Make sure your feet are planted. Scoot to the edge. And then I want you to bring your nose over your toes and push up from the bed. I got you. And now we're going to move from here to this chair. Okay, and you can have a seat. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, good job. How do you feel?
Feel fine.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to try to walk from here to over there and back. Do you think you can do that? Do you feel like you need a break or anything? So just like we did from coming over to this mat, we're going to scoot to the edge of the chair just a little. Bring our nose over our toes and push off from the seat. I got you. Now let's go for a stroll.
A nice stroll.
A nice stroll. And how do you feel?
Feel fine.
Okay, that's good. Now let's turn around and go back. Oh, you feeling okay?
I just can't go any further.
Okay, let's see if we can move just a little bit so we can get you back on the mat, okay? You think you can do that?
Give me a second.
Okay. That's no problem. Take your time. I got you. Ready? Okay, so let's still just have the proper sitting technique where you feel for the table and now bring your arms back to reach for it and just slowly sit. Okay? Good job. So now what we're going to do is this thing called PNF patterns. And what it's designed to do is to facilitate muscle contractions in your muscles, and as a result, it strengthens them. Are you ready? Do you have any questions? So again, can you lay on your back for me, please? I'm going to bring you up. And we're going to do this on your left side since that's the side that you're experiencing more weakness and limitations. Okay? And how are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Okay, that's good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move your arm and your leg in a series of motions. And for right now, I want you to be as relaxed as possible. Let me do all the work, okay? So with this action, I'm going to ask that you do grasp my fingers. And we're going to come up. Remember, I'm doing all the work. We're going to come up as if we're putting on an earring. And then we're going to come down as if we're taking it off. And we're going to go up and down, and up and down. Good job. Up and down. Okay, so now can you help me perform this movement? Good job. Great. You're doing great. Okay, so now I'm going to apply resistance. And basically you're just going to feel more pressure as you're doing the motion. But I want you to overcome that pressure and continue with the movements, okay? So push into my hand, push into my hand, push into my hand, push into my hand. Up. Good job. Now let's go down. Good job. Now one more time. Bring it up and bring it down. Good job. So now we're going to do the same thing with your leg to strengthen the muscles in your lower extremity too. And again, let me do all the work. So I'm going to bring your leg up as if you're about to cross your legs, and then bringing it down. Bringing it up and bringing it down. Now you can help me do it. Up and down. Up and down. Now I'm going to apply pressure, and in applying pressure, I'm going to, as we go up, I'm going to have my hand on the inside of your foot, and I just want you to push into my hand, okay? You ready? Let's go. Push, 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 push. Good job. Now come down. Push, push, push. Great. And come down. Good job. You did such a wonderful job. That now
Thank you.
we're going to try another activity, and this is to strengthen. This is going to be made to strengthen your balance, so you can have a decreased risk of falls, so you can get back to living that fabulous retired life.
Oh, yes, I'm ready. I'm tired of falling.
Yeah, we're going to fix that for you. So again, we're going to ask that you sit up. I'm going to help you sit up. Now reach over, yes. Bend your legs. And bring them over. Good job. Now I'm going to put the gate belt back on you. And then I'm going to demonstrate what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be doing a series of big movements because with Parkinson's disease, performing big movements, it helps with your symptoms to lessen them, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to stand up and we're going to sway from side to side using our legs and our arms. And we're going to go like this.
Fancy.
Okay? You think you can do that?
I think so.
And then we're going to do this for 4 times. And then we're going to go up like this.
Praise dance.
Yeah, like as if you're praise dancing.
I'm very religious.
That's so good. You think we can do that?
I think so.
Okay, so let's stand up. Remember what we said? Have your feet planted in the floor. Scoot forward. And up. Push up. And I'm just going to be here for support just in case you lose your balance, and I'm going to perform it with you. So we're going to sway to your left, my right first, moving our arms in the same directions if we can. Okay? Good job. Good job. And this is kind of a form of Tai Chi. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I heard of yoga.
Yeah, it's something like yoga too. It's been shown to help with Parkinson's disease. Okay? And now last time, and then we're going to go to the other one. Yes. Big movements. Big movements. Okay? And then in this, you are actually shifting your weight from side to side. So you don't realize it, but you're putting more weight onto that left side, which we thought was weaker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. So now we can have a seat. We can scoot back. Slowly. Good job. And that concludes our therapy session for today. Do you have any questions or concerns?
No.
Good job. Well, you did great today. It was a pleasure working with you, and I'll see you next time. 11:58.